Hello viewers, on this video I'm going to tell you all you need to know about getting braces in Nigeria. So I got my braces yesterday, but that depends on the day you watch this video, and that also depends on the day I decide to post this video, but I'm going to post it as soon as I can. So on this video I'm going to tell you about the pricing, about the process, and basically about the treatment till you get the braces removed. So it will be an incremental video. It will be a series. So I'll be updating you whenever I go for my checkups and all that. But as for now, as for the introduction, I'm going to tell you all you need to know if you are planning to get a braces in Nigeria. Because before I got my braces, I did some research, and I went into a very, very deep research, and I couldn't find anything much. In fact, I basically couldn't find anything about braces in Nigeria, about the pricing and all, because we don't have that much of orthodontist in Nigeria. So it's extremely difficult to actually find any information about that. But on this video I'm going to tell you all you need to know. Just hang around, and we'll get right to it. All right. Alright, first of all, I know the reason why most of you are here is for the price. Now, the price of getting braces in Nigeria really depends. And I think this applies to every country in the world. But we are talking about Nigeria today, so we are not going to talk about any country. We are going to talk about Nigeria, because anybody watching this video is basically living in Nigeria. So the pricing of getting the braces in Nigeria goes this way. So it depends on how bad your teeth are. It depends on that, and then it also depends on how healthy your teeth are before getting the braces. Because before you actually get a braces, the dentist has to make a very, 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 very important checkup on your teeth to know the quality of your teeth, whether how healthy it is and all that. So for instance, when I went for my own braces, on the first day after the examination, after they examined the teeth and all that, and the gaps and all that, because mine was just gaps. So after they examined everything, they also noticed that I had a cavity at the back, at the last tooth here. So they noticed I had a cavity there, so they had to fix that, because they have to make your teeth as healthy as possible as they can. So after the cavity, I also got a cleaning. I had the filling, and then I had the cleaning of the teeth. So so that alone cost about 50,000 naira, just the cavity and the cleaning. And this, I'm talking about a private clinic, a private dental clinic. I'm not talking about government. Are there even any government clinic that actually does braces? I reside in Abuja. So my treatment, I'm doing my treatment here in Abuja. So even though I live in Lagos, the prices won't be that much of a difference. So the filling and the cleaning, that alone costs 50,000 naira, and I did that on the first day. And then on the second day, which was yesterday, that's when I got the braces, the full procedure. So after the dentist have made your teeth as healthy as possible, what next is to proceed to the braces procedure itself. So, and the braces procedure depends on how misarranged your teeth are. So there are three categories on getting a braces. There is a simple procedure, which is just like a single gap. Let's just say like a single gap at the top teeth. Like this. Let's say for instance, like this top gap. Let's say that's the only one you have. That's a simple procedure. Then that's a simple procedure. Then the second one, let's call it the medium procedure. So that's like my own. That's the middle. That's the average, like the medium procedure. So that's like when you have a gap at the top, gap at the bottom, and some few little gaps at the side. So that's the medium procedure. Then let's say the third category, let's call it the hard procedure. So those are the people that have like teeth all over their mouth. Then that means some people have, like you see like a teeth on their gum, and some they have like a crowded teeth. Some have more than the teeth they actually need in their mouth. So in that case, some teeth has to be pulled out, and those teeth in the gums are extremely hard to work on. So that category is the hard part, and all those categories have different prices. The simple price is obviously the cheapest one, and then the medium is the medium, and then the hard procedure is the most expensive. Now for the most important part of the video, the pricing, which is what most of you guys are waiting for. Now, since I got the medium procedure, that's the only procedure I can talk about, because that's what I got. I cannot come here and be making up stories, you understand what I'm saying? So I got the medium procedure, and I can only talk about the medium procedure. So for the medium procedure, I think the average, what I would advise you to put at the back of your mind is, at least from the beginning of the procedure to the end, is about, let's say, 1.3 million. I forgot to mention that the tongue rake is included in the 1.3 million, and the reason why I didn't mention, the reason why I forgot, I think, is because tongue rake isn't compulsory, and I also didn't get the tongue rake. Well, the reason why I included the tongue rake in the 1.3 million is because most people have the bad habit of like sucking their tongue or like sucking their thumb, and when you do that, it makes the teeth to like bend outwards. So if you do that, it has to be fixed with the braces. So it has to be fixed with the tongue rake. So there is something called the tongue rake, which has to hold your tongue away from your teeth. So I forgot to mention that, because it doesn't affect everyone with that needs a braces. So but the tongue rake is also included in the 1.3 million. So what this means is that when you go for your braces and you're lucky enough to not need the tongue rake, then this simply means that your price won't be up to 1.3 million. The tongue rake is 150,000 naira, but it depends on the dental clinic you go to. But in the clinic I went to, the tongue rake was 150,000. So that basically means the total figure will be 150,000. So yeah, I think that's the, and I'm adding everything in this. I'm adding because once you get your braces, you have to be coming for a treatment and checkup every month. So for the clinic I went to, there are some clinic have a different system of doing it, because I've been to the 2 clinics in Abuja, and I can't name the clinics because I don't have the right to do that. But I've been to 2 clinics, and it doesn't even matter. There are only 2. There are only maybe 4 professional orthodontists in Abuja, so you won't really have that much. It's not really that much of a stress to actually know the clinics I'm talking about, but there are at least 4 good orthodontists in Abuja, private orthodontist clinics in Abuja. So what was I saying? What was I saying? Now for the clinics I've been to, most of it depends on the way they run their system. It depends on their system. Some clinics, they'll say, okay, because it's okay, you only pay for 1 appointment, and the 1 appointment is paid to be a large sum, but to be per year. But for what I'm doing, for every appointment you come, you pay consultation fee, and that consultation fee is very cheap, but I have to still put it in the calculation to make the video as good as I can. So for the consultation fee is a 2.5. That's for the monthly consultation fee. You come once a month for checkup and treatment, and the consultation for that is 2.5. That's apart from the 1.3 million that you have to pay. That's besides that. This is different. So for the consultation fee is 2.5 every month. Every month you come for that as a consultation fee for that, and you do that for as long as it takes for your teeth to be straight, to be arranged as perfect as the dentist can. So that's also one thing you need to know. One very important information you need to know: whatever you destroy on the braces, like this, they call them the brackets. This method, whatever you destroy, whether it's the brackets or the wires themselves, if you break it or something like that, that's a different expenses. It doesn't come with the initial expense, fee you paid, the 1.3 million you paid. It's a different expenses. Whatever damage you do to your teeth, because when you get to braces, you don't use the same. If you normally use a hard toothbrush, you won't be you. The only toothbrush you'll be able to use is a medium toothbrush. Medium toothbrush. If you know brushes, you know what a medium toothbrush is. So the only brush you'll be able to use is medium, and the way you brush is also different. You get those information when you go to the orthodontist to get the braces. So, but just wanted to let you know that the pricing, the first price you pay, the 1.3, the initial price, that's the price for the braces. Once you destroy any of the bracket, once you destroy any of the brackets or the wire, that's another extra expenses whenever you come for a checkup, and the orthodontist don't notice something has been destroyed. He has to charge you for it. And a bracket, one bracket I think is they said I think it's 8,000 or 7,500 or something like that. I think it's 7,500. That's what they said for one bracket. So you have to be very careful, unless if your parents are paying for you, then you can do whatever you want. But if you're an adult, for kids, most kids end up breaking it, and they have to put another new one in there. Another disadvantage of breaking your bracket is that whenever you break a bracket or a wire, it will make the treatment longer, to make the procedure longer. Maybe if you are supposed to wear the braces for only a year, then if you break a bracket, then you have to wear it for maybe 1 year and 2 months, because you've taken the treatment backward, because the bracket is broken. That means it's not doing what's supposed to be done correctly. So that's also a different payment. So if an adult, it's easier for an adult to be able to maintain, but mostly kids are the ones that actually break it. But there are some adults that are also reckless. So something like that. So even if you get the braces, like for instance me now, I play football and basketball, and I can't be able to play it now anymore because of the braces, because you cannot risk it. So that's also part of the what do you call? That's also part of the that's a different payment on itself. So you have to know about that. After you get the braces, there's something called a retainer. The retainer fee isn't some orthodontists don't put the retainer fee in the braces treatment, but the money the 1.3 I just told you now is including the retainer. That's what you wear after the braces has been removed. Because when even though your teeth look arranged, the roots have to also stay, have to completely heal and stick permanently. So that retainer, that's what the retainer does. It holds the teeth together for a longer period of time for it to be permanent. Then that's you get all this information, but it depends. Some dental clinics put the retainer fee in the full they put the retainer fee part of the braces fee. Some don't. Some will charge you a retainer after you are done with the braces. So it depends. But what I did, the price I just gave you now, the 1.3, that's also with the retainer. That's pretty much it. And in terms of the feeling of getting a braces, it's actually a very, very challenging procedure, because you have to change your diet. Because when I got the braces yesterday, I was done with the procedure around 5 p.m. yesterday, and I didn't eat anything until today. Now is what is it now? It's 1 p.m. right now. I'm gonna leave so that I don't have to go talk today, but it's 1 p.m. right now, So I haven't eaten anything since morning until around 12, and all I took today was custard, because you cannot just eat anything anymore. You can't eat like crunchy food. You can't eat meat. You can't eat beans. You can't eat most of the food. You can't eat pizza. You can't eat shawarma. So if you want to have the perfect eat, you have to sacrifice a lot. And for the first few days, you feel some stress on your mouth, you feel some pain. I couldn't even sleep. I only slept for like 3 hours yesterday because of the pain. The pain is not that serious, but that you still feel uncomfortable because there's a foreign object in your mouth. So so that's pretty much it, and that's all I can tell you for now. But after every update, I'll update you guys, and yeah, I think that's it for the video. Like and subscribe, and for more updates, because I'll keep bringing up updates until I get the braces off. So if this video does well, then I'll update you when I come back from my next treatment, which is on 19th of next month. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Peace. But now UMB on the